Yo, what's up YouTube? It's JB the Man. Welcome to the first episode of Chase. Oh dang. We're gonna call it How To. Oh my goodness. How Tutorial. That's a good name. That's a good name. That's a good name. Welcome to How Tutorials, where I teach you how to do things. It's gonna be about gaming, mainly in real life. Mainly gaming, but if y'all want, I can do real life stuff if you want. But not nothing too complicated, like how to do your math homework, because I can't even do mine, and you on your own with that. Today, our first episode is obviously gonna be about Pizza Tower. But if you looked at this screen, if you played this game before, you know this is not Pizza Tower. This is a fan game called Sugary Spire, which is inspired by Pizza Tower. Now, Sugary Spire, as you know, is essentially somewhat of a swap. Because you already know Pepino's the noise, now the noise is Pepino. You know Pepino?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You have Pepino the noise. Now swap them. Now the noise is Pepino, and Pepino is the noise. It's a lot of explaining, but we're not gonna do that in this video because that's not what this is about. We're gonna be playing Sugary Spire Exhibition Night, which I'm pretty sure, in my opinion, is supposed to be this game's version of the Sage 2019 demo. I have this mod installed called Pizzano's Awesome Night, made by, I completely forgot his name. I will put it over here and put a link to his Game Banana page in the description so you can play this too. Props to him, where it adds Pizzano to the game. And he doesn't have a tutorial. As such, this video is going to be a tutorial on how to play as Pizzano. It'll also go over the stuff, any secrets we can find in the game. We'll go over that. And how to use Pizzano, how to do everything. So let's get started. If you enjoy it, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Let's get it going. And before you ask, I don't think that this has that one Easter egg, because I've been sitting here on this curtain for a while. As you know, in Pizza Tower, if you wait on the main menu screen for about 40 seconds, Pepino will jump scare you. I don't think it happens here. I'm pretty sure I've been talking for over 3 minutes and nothing has happened. So I'm pretty sure there is no jump scare in this. It might be in the full game, I don't know. Another secret on the menu, listen to this. Listen to this. I currently have nothing playing in the background. I have my music in-game turned down. You might think nothing's happening, right? Listen to what happens if you switch to a file that you haven't started yet. And then I switch back. Like Sam just said, pretty cool, right? I'm pretty sure you're never gonna hear that unless you turn that down. I'm pretty sure. In fact, did any of y'all do this? Let me know in the comments if y'all did. Now, first of all, as you all know, Pizzelle here, who is the Pepino noise I was talking about earlier, she has some completely new sprites from before. But did you know that, similar to Pepino, the first frame of her... Don't you ever tell me to hurry up like that ever again. Do you understand me? That's what I thought. If you can technically see, I don't know if y'all can catch it. Try to catch that if y'all can. But the first sprite of her original idle animation is actually in this one too, just like Pepino. So we don't know if this will actually be her idle animation in the full game. It could be, it could not be. But we might see. Let's go over a quick run through of her moveset. So obviously, she plays similar to Pepino, but with a little bit of differences. For example, grab does not follow gravity. It now just flies through, similar to how I think it used to act like that back in the original demos. But grab now completely ignores gravity. It does transition to an aerial grab later. We'll talk about that in a second. She can still do the ground pound, but you know how Pepino has this unique idle animation where after ground pounding he'll kind of rub his cheek in pain. She has an extra idle animation before that. Watch. That looks so cool. Oh wait. Oops, did I just show that off? Yeah, unlike Pizza Tower, if you mock run and then slide, you can still break blocks. She also has this brand new thing that Pizzano has called the wall kick, where she kind of does this thing where you go. Now, depending on the direction you input, she'll launch in that direction. For example, straight ahead, straight back, or straight down to continue with your speed. And no, in putting up, it just transitions to the uppercut. And here's another cool thing that she can do, unlike Pizzano. She can break blocks while super jumping. Well, break heavy blocks. Yeah, Pizzano, she doesn't really have that much of a different moveset from Pizzano. So it's still a similar gameplay all around. Now that we got that out of the way, let me show y'all another secret I found out about. Now listen, I have no music playing in the background. Now listen to what happens if I pause. Listen to what happens if I pause and then scroll. It plays a sector of the level you're currently in. This is the part that the pause screen is referencing. The cool thing is, it does this for it has a different tune for every single level. So if we go to Cotton Town, we get this. Yeah. It plays it for every level, and I will go through and show you every single one. Sorry if I didn't play that one right. I can't get the melody down, but here's the tune it was referencing. And here's that final part as well. And in the hub worlds and stuff like that, the song is based off of the Sugar Rush theme, Glucose Getaway. And here's that specific part it's referring to. This goes for all the hub world areas, the brain part at the end, and note that it also has a bit of an echo to it. The sound test room. However, the tutorial actually has a different theme, being, of course, the tutorial theme. And that'll be all I can find for most of the original, for most of Pizzano's theme. So that does it for Pizzano's section. Now let's get into the real meat of the video. You came to see this guy, so let's go to that guy. Hey guys, Editing J here. At the time of this video being edited, so the Pizzano mod got an update, and he has a tutorial, and changed moves. So now I'm like an idiot for the rest of the episode. So from here on out, I'm gonna have texts showing any changes that happen in the moves, so it won't be outdated. Just wanted to let you know that. Back to the video. As you can see, he has a new idle and walking animation and technically a new transition to crouch hop. However, because all the other transitions, they involve him going back to mock the old sprites, so technically they're not new. Pizzano plays significantly different. So let's go to the tutorial and fix. Oh wait, the poor guy doesn't have a tutorial. Well, that's what this video is for. So let's get both. So the first obvious change, Pizzano does not have a grab. He has this like kung fu. Randomly, it'll sound like some crowd cheering during his kung fu moment. Note that Pizzano also keeps his speed while if you do this and then walk. This is a good way for speedrunners to keep moving. This also happens in the air and it technically replaces his long. Note that he still has the transition to the slide. But technically because of this, the transition is now faster to get to Mach 3. Meaning technically Pizzano can reach high speeds faster than Pizzelle. And if you go off a wall, you will do the noises, you will do the noises little bump thing for Pizza Tower. And like Pizzelle, you can still do things afterwards. Okay, did I just accidentally show that off? Yeah, he has a new diving mechanic. If you run fast enough and then dive, he will do this little charge up thing, like he's doing. He'll do this little charge up thing. This does not mean he's doing a super jump. He's gonna do this sort of frog hop type thing. This could be a good way to jump over objects and keep good speed when you need to. For example, here's an example in Crunchy Construction. Here's an example of what the jump can do. You probably already saw that, but give me. You saw that? With Pizzelle, I would have had to probably jump and potentially bonk my head. But Pizzano also has a very fast ground pound that he uses by simply holding down during the spin. Like the noise, he also stops on a dime upon letting go of anything and doing a spin, or can keep Mach running up on him the wall and keep holding shift. Note that you have to hold shift because if you let go and press shift again, he's gonna just go into that. As for super jumping, he works similar to Pizzelle. I forgot something to mention. Pizzelle can move during her super jump. Like the noise, he can also move. I'm showing too much off. Like the noise, he can also move during his super jump. And letting go will have him to do this type of spin, similar to the noise, which can transition into the dive. Oh, and like the noise, he also has a very high uppercut. But if you press shift again, he will go into the super side jump that he had back then. So that's not gone. In fact, it's actually been somewhat upgraded too. Because check this out. If you run on the ground, he has new sprites for basically running on the ground for super side jumping. Including turning around, flying, crouching down, and stuff like that. And obviously getting hit. And before you ask, no, Pizzano's wall jump is not gone. He can still wall climb if there is a wall allowing him to. Watch. You saw that? I just went straight to the wall. Let me go to a better position. Pizzano can still wall climb if there is a slant. However, it's not a permanent wall climb like Pizzelle, where you let go at any time and he stops. So right here, as you can see, you saw that? No, speed does not tell how anything. He's gonna take the same amount of time anyway. As you can see, just before I reach the edge of the screen, he stops wall climbing. So he can only wall climb for a brief amount of time now before he transitions to the spin. And that's pretty much it for all of Pizzano's movesets. And I guess with this video, because there's nothing else to talk about. If you want to see any Pizzano gameplay, there's plenty of on YouTube. And it's probably going to be over by now. I mean, then again, if you want to, I'm going to give y'all double. I'm going to do gameplay of both Pizzelle and Pizzano doing it at the same time. See who gets it done faster. Now, hey, I gotta leave a like on that if y'all want to see that. One last thing before I go. Did you know that Pizzano is my favorite Pizza Tower character? Second place is Peppino himself. He actually has my favorite taunt sound in basically Pizza Tower history. He has my favorite taunt sound out of any Pizza Tower character. Just take a listen. One thing I love to do, I love to go into the painter's room, go into this one room where everything is just magnified, and then just spam the taunt sound to get a song going. And that will be all for this video. If you like the video, go ahead and leave a like on this video. And hey, if you're new here and maybe you learned something that you didn't know, go ahead and leave a subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe, as it'll support me and help me to grow this channel. We are about to hit 100 subscribers, so go ahead and help me hit that real quick. I will drop a demo of my mod. You already know what it is, but it's gonna have new features, upgraded features. I'm still working on it. Note that But at 100 subscribers, I'll drop another update on my mod. And without further ado, I'm Jacob the Man. Have a goddamn good day. Matter of fact, freak the old outro. This is the outro now. Roll it.